AEW World and coming to us this Saturday, December 28th, 2024. We got a loaded card to end out AEW this year, of course, going into 2025. We're hoping for a lot of great things to happen. It all starts here. So, of course, as always, if you are a wrestling fan and you are new here, of course, as always, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, share it with your wrestling friends, and of course, make sure you leave us a comment about what you think will happen at AEW's World End. Now, of course, we're going to jump straight into this because there's a ton of matches and there's a lot of good stuff that is happening that we want to talk about. So, we're going to start off with the Continental Classic, as we seen last night. It came down to Ricochet and Okada for the Gold League, and Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay on the Blue League. Very great matches for these two. A lot of actual story being built between Will and Kyle Fletcher. We've seen it in Full Gear when he took him out. And so we're going to continue to see that be built here. Fletcher wants to get out of the light of, hey, I am just another Will Ospreay. He wants to show that he can do this on his own, that he's his own person. He doesn't have to live in the shadow. The only way to not live in the shadow would be to beat Will Ospreay at this point. Will this happen? Is there a time limit? I don't think there is when it comes to this match. I really do think we're going to see Kyle Fletcher beat Will Ospreay here. A very, very competitive back and forth match for these two. On the other side of this, you got Ricochet, who's still trying to prove himself inside AEW, going up against the current Continental Classic winner, Continental Champion Okada. Now, Okada has took a odd face turn, becoming a babyface inside AEW ever since the Young Bucks disappeared, Jack Perry's disappeared, the Death Riders have taken over. There's a lot of odd stuff going on. It was noticeable last night that he was taking a face turn, so maybe this is where they're leading from here on with him. And this match, I assume, is going to be very competitive, very back and forth throughout the match. If Kyle Fletcher is on the other side of this winning, I think Okada wins. Yet again, I think they're going to hit us with a curveball and have it be Ricochet versus Fletcher. Ricochet being the one trying to prove himself, Fletcher being the one trying to step out of the limelight of these two and become his own person with the Don Callis family. I think that's what we see happen. I think Kyle Fletcher will be the one to win this at the end. Then we're going to jump to Powerhouse Hobbs, who made his return to AEW beside Ricochet. He's been feuding with the Don Callis family. Of course, he was part of the Don Callis family. They just kind of left him alone. He got injured. He came back, and now he's feuding with the same people who helped build up Powerhouse Hobbs in AEW. He's going for the International Championship, which is held by Takeshita. And this match is going to be a powerhouse. It's going to be a powerhouse style match. We're going to see Takeshita probably run through Powerhouse Hobbs at the end of this. I do not see Hobbs taking the title off Takeshita, especially going into Wrestle Dynasty at the start of the year. Takeshita will be our winner and be the international champion at Wrestle Dynasty. Got the rematch. Got Mercedes Mone going up against Kris Statlander Part 2 for the TBS champion. Now, of course, we have seen that Statlander is trying to come back from her heel side, per se. She started working again with Willow Nightingale. Well, she more or less helped Willow. She's wanting to right some of the wrongs she made throughout this year. And that's going to be a start by getting the TBS champion. I really am looking forward to Kris Statlander defeating Mercedes Moné, who has been Mercedes' two belts for way too long. We know she still got that New Japan Strong Style Championship, which she is defending as well. I think it's time that we see Kris Statlander actually get the TBS title, and we see something different from Mercedes Moné, whether that be move towards the Women's World Championship or if she does continue to work in New Japan, whatever it may be. But I think this year, 2025, is a year of Statlander as TBS champion. We're going to talk about Thunder Rosa and Mariah May for the AEW Women's Championship. Now, this match is a Tijuana street fight. We have seen Thunder Rosa give us some excellent matches in her career with AEW. The one with Perazo was fantastic. We see how far Thunder Rosa can go, and we've also seen how far Mariah May can go with the heel to the head of Tony Storm before she took the title. So this match, I'm looking for chaos. I mean, absolute chaos. Spots that you normally don't see people take. There will more than likely be color in this match because Thunder Rosa is not afraid of it. And Mariah has spoke about Thunder Rosa's dad and invoked, that aspect into this match. So I'm looking for absolute chaos. I think it's a good way to start out Thunder Rosa's 2025. I do believe she has the ability to be our women's AEW World Champion. Of course, you got MJF spinning the Diamond Ring, the AEW Dynamite Ring, against Adam Cole, baby. Now, we've heard great things from these two back and forth on the mic. The latest one was MJF talking about the dentist no longer seeing Adam, the weakness of his legs. It's because MJF will pick at you, get inside your head. We know at World's End a year ago, Adam Cole tried taking out MJF. It did not work. MJF is still here. This has been a match building for over a year in the making. Yes, there were injuries along the way that postponed it, but I think this match has opportunity to steal the show. I want to say Undisputed Kingdom does get involved, but not in the way a lot of people think they're going to. MJF will still be the winner of this because of the simple fact I see the Undisputed Kingdom in some form or fashion costing Adam Cole this ring, this match, this feud. Or that don't happen, the reason Adam Cole returns is because Wardlow returns and takes out MJF. That's what I want to see happen. Will it happen? We will find out Saturday. Our main event of AEW World's End is Jon Moxley going up against Hangman Adam Page, going up against the OC Orange Cassidy, going up against Jay White, the Switchblade. This is a fatal four-way that has a huge implication in the future of AEW. And why is that? Because the Death Riders and Jon Moxley are looking to take over and take control and get rid of all the egos inside of AEW. And how does that start? Well, you get rid of the biggest ego of them all, Hangman Adam Page. He believes he should be handed everything. He believes he should still be champion after what happened with him and Swerve, him and Samoa Joe. He believes he should still be champion. Orange Cassidy, he has that nonchalant, I don't care attitude, and that's something that's driving Moxley crazy as well. That he just doesn't care, that he's not there for the company. Moxley's eyes, he's got to get rid of that ego. Jay White and Juice and the Guns, all of them are no longer there. It's Jay White by himself, but inside this, his ego is big as well. He's got to eliminate all egos inside AEW so they can build what is coming. Now, what is coming to AEW at this point? We really don't know. We thought there was a lot of speculation, honestly, that there was a higher power controlling the Death Riders. A lot of people wanted to see it be Shane McMahon because there were talks of that. Some people think it may even be Hangman Adam Page himself. I think there is another member going to be added to this, and I don't think it's going to be anyone crazy. I really want to think that Jack Perry surprises a lot of people and he might be the newest member. And even after this match, I really think we're going to see a surprise return. I think this is where we first see Kenny Omega return, and not in the form of attacking somebody or helping somebody win, but he will be your next challenger after this. So there's a lot of good stuff happening in AEW for this match. I think we're going to see them isolate John Moxley to the point where he's not in the match throughout the majority of this. You're going to have Hangman probably take out OC. And it's going to come down to a fight between Jay White and Hangman because they do have some actual issues with each other outside of this match. We've seen it in the past few months in their matches. Jay White and Hangman's actually had a match together previous pay-per-view this year. So there's a lot of combustible aspects to this match. I'm going to say John Moxley and the Death Riders walk out AEW champion here. The mega entrance for the first time in what seems like forever. He'll be your next challenger for the world champion in some form or fashion after he gets medically cleared from Wrestle Dynasty. Now, with all that being said, of course, as always, let me know who you think's going to win. Let me know what aspects of the show you're looking forward to because I can't wait to see y'all's comments and y'all's thoughts. As always, I hope y'all have a blessed day and we will see y'all Saturday.